Now I'm aware one or two of you won't approve, but I reset my mole traps yesterday morning and there's no fresh molehills. I reckon I got him. Rabbits have definitely been busy around here though, haven't they? Right, well, morning world, and welcome to Thursday, 3rd of August. He's not in that one. Something's going on there. He is in that one. Yep. We got him. Okay, so while we're at it, we'll just release you as well. I don't want my fingers getting caught in there. And we're gonna chuck you out of there one-handed. So he didn't know a lot about it. These traps are pretty efficient in dispatching Mr. Mole. So, yeah, well, if you looked at that enough, some of you will be going, oh, poor mole. You think. So, why do we catch these guys? Why do we get rid of them? It's not just the mess they make. I mean, he's loved it on here. This is an old green from the golf course. So, if you look at the soil, it's full of sand. It's lovely, friable stuff. Obviously, the worms love it. And that's what attracted him. He came for the worms. The problem with the moles, not so much here, but if he breeds and produces more moles, we end up with this all over the place. Moles are territorial, so the only time they'll come together is sort of kind of beginning of year, March breeding season, they'll come together. Other than that, they'll just spread out if they breed all over the farm. And then if we want to produce hay, not so much hay, but silage, say, if you get soil contamination in your silage, and bearing in mind you're picking that up when it's still damp, it sticks to the hay, the chances of disease and anything nasty getting in there and actually affecting your livestock, it can have pretty detrimental effects on cattle if you feed them silage that is contaminated with soil. So, right, not put my finger in there. He don't want to come out, do he? 2. That can go back in there, and we'll go and recover that last one as well. So yeah, I know a lot of you are going, oh, poor mole. He was only minding his own business, doing his own thing, and he was. And if he was doing it somewhere else and not affecting everything we're doing here at the farm, I'd leave him alone. But yeah, we don't want him. Sorted. So surprisingly, success went to the new trap. I actually thought it was going to be one of the old ones that caught him, but yeah, it was the new trap. I got another half dozen of those. We have got another mole. He's down in our bottom of our garden, and at the moment she is not making a great nuisance of itself. So right now I'm kind of erring on leaving that one alone, because it's the only mole, and one doesn't breed. So I think it's one that's probably a youngster that's come from somewhere else, decided to get under the hedge in our garden, and that's where they are right now. It's not a massive problem, but if she becomes a problem, then she'll be getting the treatment as well. Right, job number 2, I'll need to put them on the right way around. That's right, yeah. Actually, do you know what? It's going to take more than a minute, so I might as well just turn it off. So this actually worked better than I thought it was going to. My bit of wood bodge on top to stop the bag sliding down, didn't need it. So I had plenty of height to get bag off the trailer. And where'd you go? That way? There you go. To be honest, as long as I keep these guys level, and that's down to just driver, then it didn't slide that much anyway. Right, get this off. So I'll do the same again when we come to loading the spreader. I'll just do this again. Now I can. I know it works and I know it's safe. Then I've got no problem. Reg, I spoke to Reg yesterday. He's actually talking about buying himself a granular spreader, and it was a case of if I wanted to borrow it or hire it off of him, I could do that. So yeah. I've been thinking about buying my own, but for the amount I got to do, is it really worth it? If I can hire one for not much money, kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. You've got to come this way a bit. Just a bit. Bit more. Pull my fingernail off. That smarts. Pull you up. Put you on there. Put you on there. Slide you over. Oh, over there, and then back that way. Too much. There you go. That's one. Missed. There you go. That's two. Right. Now I can take it off again. Yeah, I did it again. Didn't turn the mic on the camera, so there is no sound on this clip of video, so hence the little drop of music on it. So just to explain what I'm doing, I am burning the ragwort that I pulled up from t'other farm a week or so back. It's been in the barn, in those paper bags, drying, dehydrating, desiccating, whatever you want to call it, and now it's time to get rid of it before all the seed heads decide to start floating away and contaminating mine or somebody else's ground with ragwort. Damn stuff. Glad to see the back of it. Hello darling, how are you, alright? Hey? No, I've got nothing for you. Sorry. No, I've got nothing for you. Nothing, it's in my hand, there's nothing on there. Tomorrow's the day. What? No. Tomorrow's the day. TB reading tomorrow, so fingers crossed, touch wood, touch everything, that we're going to go clear. Yeah, we're just going to go for a little wander around and look at stuff. So our apples suffered from, oh, hello. I got another mole. Right, okay. I never even noticed that until I trod on it and I felt the run. So I knew there was another mole down here. I didn't think it was going to cause me much trouble, but he spread from that corner over there, and now it's... I might have to get the mole trap out again. So, got the one. I was going to leave that one alone. I even told people I was going to leave that one alone, but I might be about to change my mind. So, hello, you lot. You all right? Hello. Right, so I'll catch up a little bit of what's going on. You can't eat that, it's ragwort. No, naughty. Right, while you're here, you can come out as well. So the cattle are all bellowing because they want me to give them a bale. And they will get a bale, but not tonight. They can have it tomorrow morning, after I clean the shed out and got everything ready for the vet to come in. Yeah, tomorrow morning they can have it, and then I know I can get them in. So, in the meantime, we're just going to carry on pulling a couple of raggies out here. You can't stay. You have to go. That's how you want it. I want the root out. Where are you? Right. We'll pull a few more of these and then we'll maybe nip down and have a look at the pond. Yeah? Go away, nosy. They're all here whinging that they're hungry. But look at the grass. There is loads of grass out here. They just don't want this. They want hay. They're not starving. Don't worry about them. They're not starving. They're just being idle. Ain't you? No, you can't eat that. Bad for you. Silly creature. Oh, I thought I spotted one there. Got it. Oh, he's broke off. He'll be back next year. No, you're not coming in here. You're staying out there. You lot. Okay. I'm kind of interested to see where the level is on the pond. With all the rain we've had, it should be full. But it's still summertime. So it might not be. I'll have to get the mower here again as well. Well, it's definitely not full. That's for sure. Focus. I think I disturbed Mr. Fox's lie down next to the pond there, so yeah, looking a bit cloudy in there. Right, there's a ragwort over there. I think we'll go and have that while we're here. There's also wood up on top of the bank over there, but I'm not really dressed to go and get that. Rain. Is that a true ragwort? There's one there. And you were. Oh, cinnabar moths and having a munch on that. Do you know what? I might come back down to you and just bag you. I'm going to let the caterpillars have that. As long as I do it within the next few days. Basically just take the heads off and bag them. Let the cinnabar moths have their bit. It's not the end of the world. If you don't pull every last one, leave a few, that's not ragwort. Leave a few big ones for the cinnabar moths or for the caterpillars. So yeah, when I got some jeans on, nearly, I'll come back down and just cut the heads off. That's a big beetle. Bugger me, that's a big one. Blimey. You see some big water beetles, but I missed it with the camera. He was a twister. He was the size of my thumbnail. I didn't expect to see that. Unfortunately, you guys missed it. Sorry about that. He's just been up to take a breath of air, so he's not going to come back for a bit, is he? He's going to stay down there for 20 minutes. I don't want to stay here for 20 minutes because I think I'm going to get wet if I do. Oh, there he is. Can you see him in there? I don't know if you can see that or not. But he's a big old beetle down in there. Big old, how close can I get without falling in? Is he gone? Oh, where'd he go? Perhaps he'll come back. Right, I've never seen a beetle that big down here before. I've seen the small water boatman, but he was big. It's actually, it might sound daft and it might sound a bit childish even, but we dug this out, what, 2 or 3 years ago. There's a video of me digging this out. Go back in the archives and you'll find me digging a dew pond. And even now I'm surprised how much pleasure I get when I find something new in here. I mean, this year it was newts. We'd introduced frogs a couple of years ago. 2 years in a row we introduced frogs. We didn't this year, and there was frog spawn in the pond that I didn't put there. They got there by themselves, and then we found newts. Now newts are not a good sign for frog spawn because newts will eat tadpoles. And there was quite a lot of newts in there, so I'm imagining that most of the tadpoles that hatched didn't get very big because they became dinner for newt. But you know, yeah. But that beetle, I'm going to have to go back and Google him now and find out what he is, because like I say, he was about the size of my thumbnail. Big black with hairy, two of his legs were hairy, so like paddles. Right, a couple of you asked about young Brutus and how his limp was. So if you didn't see him before, we're going to go and find him out in the cattle now, as long as I can get close enough, because Pickles decided to join me. And we'll see how we say Brutus is. Right, I've got my crop of raggies. It's a much bigger crop than I anticipated getting. I knew there was half a dozen here. I didn't know there was that many. So, which is a bit disappointing really, because every year I pull a load, and the idea is that every year it should be less. But even now I can see the occasional rosette from a youngster that I'll be pulling next year or the year after. So, but I will get them all eventually. I mean, when we bought the place, that bank up there was yellow with ragwort. Not anymore. Now we get the occasional dot of it, but they make a racket. Right, I can see Brutus, so Pickle, leave him alone. You're not hungry. You're just whinging. They're just whinging. Okay. Hello, darling. Hello, sweetheart. Hello. Hello. there he is, little Brutus. So I might have to put my hand over you tomorrow and see if you're growing orange, but as you can see, his limp has more or less disappeared. Still got a little tiny bit. He's not fully 100%, but I put him at 90. There you are, not limping. That's good enough. So, come on you, pick up. Through here. Come on. I'm gonna get poo-toe, aren't I? Sorry. I got holes in my boots. They're alright. Grass isn't long, isn't that wet. It's just the occasional puddle. Right, we're gonna go and put these guys in the incinerator, which has probably gone out now because we had a blimmin' good shower of rain earlier and I wasn't here, and by the time I got back and put the lid on it, everything was damp and I could see no smoke. But these guys can go on and wilt in there, and then next time I put something combusting there to burn, we'll get rid of it. So best way to get rid of this